Now it's time to introduce our main characters.
Oh! Woo!
This is Wings of Redemption. And this is Boogie 2988.
I've wanted it so fucking bad.
No!
Did you cut this in more?
Oh, definitely, yeah. So, like, the idea here, for those at home...
son of a bitch.
This is iconic.
For those at home who don't know these characters, this is just a set of clips of both of them existing as they did on the internet, and this is what earned them their lolcow status.
This does not... These are some old school sort of fellas. Like,
Yeah, and...
Oh, yeah, they
like a decade.
This is why this fight is so, like, surreal, because they're both these rising stars who had a position on YouTube that was fucking great, especially for the times they were in, and they both squandered it completely through, like, you know, different things that happened with both of them. Not exactly great people. You know, it's really up to you exactly what you think of them as characters, because when your whole life is splayed across the internet, it could be difficult to be considered some kind of moral bastion. But there's some quotes from these two that are fucking priceless, and then obviously they're both really big.
Now I'm just thinking about what the...
I didn't get to throw in everything, obviously, but I've thrown in a couple.
That's a treasure trove, but you know.
But yeah, the fact is just that they have similar stories, and the idea of making them both box is just hilarious, but here we are. So now it's more of a history lesson. Here are Wings and Boogie.
And this is Boogie 2988.
I've wanted it so fucking bad.
This puppy.
I can't take this shit.
The controller.
One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker.
No, why'd you have to add this? No.
I'm just trolling you. Chill.
Oh, thank God.
Whatever. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck.
That escalated fast.
I say that because you're a fucking piece of shit. You're a human equivalent of a piece of shit.
It's a video game. What the fuck?
This is mic what quality looks like. This is all.
I'm not interested
stupid.
in anything, dude. I turned the only interest I had in life into my job.
Call of Duty ruined his life, alright?
This is what weird looks like. Someone says you can't put your finger into a clitoris. Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy. You splay that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You just gotta shave real thin. What? Woo! That's disturbing. What? That's the most fucked up thing I've said in a while.
So it's kind of hard to capture so quickly, but Boogie was considered hyper wholesome, and then on his streams he started saying shit that was just unreal.
That was like the Boogie arc, was that at the beginning it was like the wholesome internet guy who makes you feel better about yourself and your life, and you can do anything because look at me. But then when he started streaming, he just couldn't help himself but say crazy things.
You got to see who he actually was, which is this fucking crazy man.
Oh, the controller, sorry. Yeah.
Wings has gone through a lot of controllers in his career.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, this one.
Yeah, this clip is quite famous.
Live as long as I can. I'm going to waste as much of your time as you can. I'm going to say as much shit and do as much shit as I can to keep your attention so you don't do it to somebody else.
Oh, Boogie the hero.
Me and only me. I'm going to make a living letting you torture me. I'm going to be the next Dark Side Phil. I'm going to be...
Yeah, just to let you know, he's talking about trolls. Internet trolls.
The next Wings of Redemption. I'm going to spend every day online to keep you fucking busy so you don't do it to somebody else.
What a paragon he is.
So bring it.
I'm inspired.
I want you to know.
Here it comes.
Oh, here it comes.
I think you are the lowest of the low. I think you are the worst of the worst. I think that there are fucking rapists and Nazis out there who, even though they are rapists and fucking Nazis, they are more redeemable than you because at least they're doing something they fucking believe in. They may be
the
rapist believes in raping.
I mean, tough to argue with his logic.
The ideology of rape. Like, I believe in it. I fight for it.
It's just baffling, isn't it?
It's so funny. Why would you ever have said that? He thinks he sounds like intimidated and cool, though. At least the rapists believe in something.
Pieces of garbage. They may be pieces of shit. They may harm other people, but at least they believe what they fucking stand for.
And then
You stand for
He
nothing.
reiterates it.
You stand for nothing.
Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything.
Even a disgusting
something,
piece of
even if
shit
it's-
rapist is better than you. Even a piece of shit racist garbage Nazi is better than you. You are the worst.
Well, he's just not going to give this one up, is he?
No.
He's going to keep rolling.
He's really gonna stick it to him.
Well, yes. That's a beautiful way to put it, Rags.
Fucking lonely. I want to just fucking stream and have a good time, baby. Have a good game.
It's the noises.
The noises are they're just so fascinating.
I'm a black person.
Oh,
I'm glad to
no.
hear you're still black. And thanks for 2 months of support, man. That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not? I don't know.
Oh, Boogie, no.
Oh, just the realization of, oh shit, I need to recover this.
It's so
Or is it
fucking
not?
great.
I don't know. I'm just
You know
I
exactly
don't know.
what happened. The brainwaves. It was like, ooh, a black person donated that much. I should celebrate them because they come from, lower means. Then his brain was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you saying that?
That was an instant 180 that his brain did. His left
he
and
was
his
like-
right brain were just not communicating.
It's like one of the best clips ever because you could just see it in his face. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm a black person.
Sprockle, I'm glad to hear you're still black. And thanks for 2 months of support, man. That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not? I don't know. But I have a gun that's also a USB drive.
Yes, let's
Fuck you!
Oh,
Fuck
this
you!
one! This one!
Crack that?
His monitor.
Fucking crack my monitor.
That tends to happen when you throw controllers at your monitors.
I think he threw it at the table and it bounced into the monitor or
It bounced
something.
off onto the monitor. Yep.
God.
Rip 4K monitor.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yep, so
Yep,
fuck her.
rip.
And now
Oh
she's dead.
no!
Actually, both of them are. The girl is dead. My mom is dead. Everyone I know and love is dead.
girl died?
Yeah, she died of 39 of like fucking lung cancer. She had breast cancer and they beat the breast cancer, but then the treatment for the breast cancer gave her lung cancer.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
she's
that
fucking-
sounds absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it was fucking awful. Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. I mean, I didn't go through it. I'm still alive. She's dead.
Oh, real humanitarian there.
Yeah.
You know, she
Yeah,
like
just,
what
just
do I-
one of them. Just one of them.
I feel
Kind
like
of,
he's just
kind of
he's just like,
things.
oh, I'm getting attention from all these people. I'm in like a social group. I'm like in a live
I
stream.
don't know
with
what
people.
he's trying to go
Look
for
at
with
me.
this. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, like
see,
who's there? Destiny's there. This was a while ago.
Yeah, Andy Milonakis,
Popped up.
Trihex. I don't recognize anybody else.
Trihex. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it just makes everyone uncomfortable, that one.
Yeah.
Why do I get to complain? She's the one that has to be dead, fuck her. And yep, so fuck her. And now she's dead.
Nice.
Right, this one. Something I am impressed with in like the Wings clips is how quickly he can like quit out of the game while mid throwing his controller across the screen.
He knows
Yeah.
exactly what the
It's like
shortcuts are.
It's muscle memory because there's a few of them where it's just like he like hit the PlayStation icon, close application, and then it's all done while the controller's flying across the room.
It is, Wings has loads of really funny as hell quotes, but his thing was more so just being a fucking rage gamer. Like, he's like the classic
Yeah, he
gamer.
got really mad because
Yeah.
it was the beginning of the end was that 1v1 with I think it was Syndicate on Bog in Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah.
Where he did that and he was losing.
It killed
and then
it all.
Because what happened was he wasn't moving around for a bit, and I think there was you could hear like a sound, and they're like, "Oh, Wingsy there," and then he just says, "I broke my controller." It's like, it's just, yeah.
Well, I think
Oh,
one of
no.
the other guys tries to console him, and because you can tell how mad he
Yeah,
is, and he's
yeah.
like, "We've all been there, buddy," and he just goes, "Ah, fuck you."
yeah, he does. It's just, it's not a good one. This one's pretty bad.
Right, are your parents still alive by chance?
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
And are your parents still together?
No.
Okay, all right. So maybe I should take point then.
What?
Well, if your parents aren't together, then you probably come from a broken home. You're probably going to get real angry when you start losing. So,
I won last game, but that was my first game on.
All right, well, maybe you just learned how to channel that anger. All right, I wish you luck, man, then. Good luck. My parents died.
Like, what the
Swing and a miss.
What
Yeah,
the fuck
like-
was that?
I don't know.
Because if you try to figure out, it's like, so you're trying to joke, but like, where was the joke? I don't
What's the
understand. It just seems like you're taking a jab at him.
I don't think he
the
really knew
joke
where he was
was-
going with that one.
Well, the
Yeah,
fact that
I
he
feel
just
like-
went, my parents died. Like, okay.
I'm
Like, well,
trying to,
checkmate, sir.
as he's saying the joke, you kind of wonder where is he going with it as he's saying it. And
Yeah.
I don't
it
think you
didn't go where I
realize.
thought it would go. I thought, oh, your parents are divorced, and it was probably you, and I don't want you to rip this team apart too. So I should probably be the leader, or something like that. But it didn't go there. I'm like, what are we talking about?
You're a
Boogie?
broken home and
What's going
shouldn't
on?
lead. It's like, okay. It wouldn't be anywhere near surprising if they had like a really heated back and forth prior to that, but it just seems like it comes out of fucking nowhere. Like, okay.
You're worthless because, like, I don't give a shit if you watch or not. You're not worth any money to me.
The internet has forgotten about me, and you guys you don't need me anymore, and I'm not needed around anymore. And if I haven't found a wife and I haven't had kids or something like that, and I haven't had the life that I wanted for myself, and I'm just miserable and alone, I don't think I'll have any problem pulling the trigger.
Thank God he was talking about suicide to keep my mind off this boring World of Warcraft combat.
Oh no, it's back. No!
Oh no, don't.
How'd I get tethered?
I'm pretty sure there's a dent in that wall
Fuck
behind
you!
Wings as well.
Got it.
Alright,
Oh my God.
He's good at
We
it.
recently announcing that he's
that
basically
last 2 seconds of that clip when he's kind of like not sure what to do with his hands, you know?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
kinda like,
It's like I don't have anything to throw. What the?
See, this is the point where a normal person would get up and storm out of the room, but I think
Have a shortcut
That
to
takes a
turn
lot
the
of energy.
webcam off. That's another thing you could do, but
yeah.
oh well. So this is like a Sunny V2's summary of the situation with Boogie's Boogie's situation.
broke shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, as if you follow all of his incredibly poor choices made over the last 4 and a bit years, you'll understand that bankruptcy was almost unavoidable. Yeah.
I basically took every dime I had in liquid funds and invested it in a huge gamble. I invested
Man,
pretty
that
much
was
everything
that
I
was a
had
really good idea,
into
man.
cryptocurrency. I invested all the way back here, and yeah, that's where we currently are with that market. So to say that I doubled my money is an understatement. In fact, I did more than that.
Boogie then tried to pathetically coax his audience into trying to give him more money.
Never feel pressured to get one of those memberships down below.
There's a channel called Benjamin that like does that does like finance stuff, but in a kind of fun, memey way. And I remember something that he said. It might have been someone on Reddit as well. It was like, if it's good enough to screenshot, it's good enough to sell, as like almost
Interesting.
this kind of interesting
That's,
general rule of thumb. If you're confident and happy enough with this that you're happy to brag about it on the internet, worth giving some thought as to whether you want to maintain that position. It's just
Boogie
kind of a funny way
did
to think
not.
about it. No,
Boogie was.
he did not
He was
need
like,
that
look at how good
advice.
my progress is.
Not
I'm done
financial
yet."
advice.
Below. Never feel pressured to subscribe on Twitch. Never feel pressured to make a donation or interact with one of my sponsors. Never feel pressured to buy a t-shirt.
Before going on to state that he planned on taking the money out of crypto to put it into a safer investment.
And that's if I don't take the money and invest it in something that will make me money, which I am most certainly going to do.
However, as highlighted by almost every comment, the video aged incredibly poorly. Because only a year after posting it, Boogie uploaded a new video titled I Need Your Help, in which he explained that he had lost almost all of his money to the crypto market.
By the way, I hate that filter that makes the background blurry.
Mm.
'cause it doesn't-
Do you mean from Boogie's thumbnail? Or?
And the Boogie thumbnail.
From all things.
Well, it never
Whenever I
works
see-
properly, does it?
It not only does it not seem to work that great, but I don't think it's a good look that you're just in focus, but everything else behind you is just a blur. You're just in this void of blur.
The reason why I think it looks awkward in the Boogie one is because that's just not how focus works. Like, that doesn't look right.
I was gonna
you
say,
know?
I think I've seen it at times where I'm like, that looks
Weird.
good, but obviously, like Army of the Dead is where it looked terrible.
And now required donations from the audience.
Well, this is a video I've dreaded
making. You know, I spent a tremendous amount of money on dumb things. But the biggest issue is that I had a nice big nest egg, but I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything.
This is the most interesting case study, watching someone who hasn't had to work in over a decade finally have to go back to work. I remember him saying, "Don't worry about me. I'm financially secure to the point that if I stop making videos tomorrow, I can live comfortably for the rest of my life." Just remember that the reason this video was filmed in his garden is because if it was filmed in his office, we'd all be able to see his thousands of dollars worth of arcade machines, magic cards, and gaming
those arcade machines
While
aren't
it's almost
cheap.
impossible to find a single positive comment on the entire video, Boogie would receive $1,109 in donations. However, this small figure was certainly at the expense.
Well, yeah, and what did it cost him? The entire internet making fun of him for forever, because this is because Wings, by the way, was already he's always been paycheck to paycheck as far as I understand it. Like he's like DSP, where he's making ends meet by a lot of people who hate his content, if anything. Boogie had what, like 4 to 5 million subscribers for many years.
Subscribers, and he
absolutely
used to get,
insane.
Like, a good viewership on each upload. Now it's like he'd be lucky to get like 50,000 on a new video, and he's losing thousands of subs.
Yeah, I guess what I was trying to get at was like he was financially fine, but he somehow managed to get to the point where
financially fine.
begging his audience for money.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that he could
yeah.
actually be in a position after like a decades-long, highly successful YouTube career where like he isn't fine.
And then, of
wild
course,
to
just the fact that a year prior he made a video boasting about how he'd made it on Bitcoin, which is
just, man, and it only took a year, you know? There were a lot, like,
expense of his dignity and reputation.
Look here!
Yeah.
Look, listen!
The legendary.
Because this is two 400-pound
gonna have real talk, are we?
well. So that's it. I figured for the clips. Now this is the build up. Yeah, we're building
Okay.
up.
who have effectively, I'm sorry, Jordy, but we've effectively ruined our own lives. We've ruined our own bodies, right? We've ruined our own careers. And this is us fighting for our lives, fighting for our careers, fighting for our respect, fighting for ourselves. I mean, there's a bag involved, and that's great, but that's not why either of us is doing this. I hope not.
Yes, it absolutely is.
So, well, so this is the thing. If you ask me to speculate, we've talked about this before, but I believe Wings would do it for the money, but Boogie would do it for the prestige.
Yes.
And the money, I guess.
Yes, I think so. I think for Wings it would just be like, yeah, you know, I'll get some money.
Well, we'll see what he says.
Why did you agree to it?
You want the honest answer?
Yeah.
The honest answer is savings. Like I want my savings is not where I want it to be, and I want more money to put into savings.
I think you're going to see two desperate men who are desperate for relevance,
look at his
desperate
performance,
to get better,
you know,
desperate to get healthy, desperate to be better people,
honesty.
fighting it out in that ring. That's why I'm doing it. That's you know, and if I have to go through Jordy,
I'd like to thank the Academy.
a better life. If I have to go through Jordy to get stronger, to get better, to get healthier, I'm going right through him.
You don't have to fight a guy to get healthier, though. You could just, like, go to the gym or, like, eat less. Like, there's all kinds of things you can do that don't have to involve boxing.
Fuck that. He wants to soak it up quick. This is one big event, I think. But
remember he was taking those videos of him like swimming in the pool and shit?
Yeah, I do remember
I was like,
those.
yeah, that's gonna last a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's either going to be a TKO or knockdown. It all depends. But most likely, I figure the ref's going to stop it. So I think I don't hit hard enough to put Boogie completely out. But I hit hard enough to put him down. And like, you know, can Boogie get up? I mean, Boogie's 48 years old. You know, he's on disability
You
a
look
fifth of his
48.
life.
Like you do not look young.
You know, he's probably got
He
some
don't
type of
look 48.
arthritis.
He looks older though, for
Like
sure.
if I put him down once, can he get up in 10 seconds? I don't know.
It's taken every ounce of character and strength I have to actually go through with this. My brain is constantly telling me this is dangerous, this is scary, back out, back out, back out. But there's no backing out, right? I'm going through with it. And when I go through with it, I hope I earn some community respect. But I think
there you go.
He's lost so much that he's like, give me some back, please. It's almost like an actual transaction. He's like buying the respect. This is the
buying admiration.
the quickest way to do it.
Well, not I guess not trading, you know, spending some time in the ring for admiration.
Trading some fucking actual, like, risking your actual life.
That's
yeah, well, yeah, it's risky.
Earn a little bit of respect. right? Like that's the thing that I've always been afraid of, man. I've been afraid of
Maybe it's because I just think he's a big fat guy.
I find that endearing to have a little pet chicken. That would be fun.
The dog looks a bit concerned that he might eat it.
Yeah.
It's kind of looking really nervously over its shoulder.
Doing
Dog
dangerous
knows he's emergency rations.
things. I've been afraid of doing crazy things. I sought comfort, and that comfort became.
I know what books.
prison.
Look, all right. I've read a couple of self-help books.
I've not been taking the risks that a human is supposed to take, and this is making up for that.
And if you die in that ring,
then what a way to go, man!
What a way to go!
If you have a heart attack in that ring, can we serve you to a starving country? I think you.
It might be illegal, but
I figured. You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I figured the first one is going to be. I'm gonna be exhausted by the end of the first round, and then it's gonna be a hugathon.
Yeah. A lot of clenching.
Yeah, a lot of clenching, a lot of hugs.
Hey, Wings. I finished my pizza. Now I'm ready for wings.
That's what it means. Just watching Wings just out there, you know, in his little humble house with his punching bag back there. You know what I mean? It feels way more earnest.
Kind of like I believe he really needs the money.
I don't know if anyone here is different on it, but it's just like there's an easy person I want to win this. It's not.
I want Wings to win.
Yeah.
I want Wings to win.
Yeah, I think he probably will as well. He's much younger.
He's younger. He's younger. That helps.
Because I think with this one, I don't know if we're going to get to predictions right now, but like I think stamina is going to be like the deciding factor on this, and both of them are probably going to be. I think so, yeah, and I think probably both of them are going to be gassed after the first round, but I think Wings will probably have a little bit more, and if he can just like tire Boogie out, you'll just be able to knock him down. He won't even be able to keep his gloves up.
You know that I don't know if they like win more money if they win, but if that's a thing,
I assume so, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be how it works.
You presume you get paid no matter what.
You can do dodgeball, where Boogie takes his initial price and bets it against himself, and then deliberately loses.